Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to give you a quick overview of some of the changes I've made for the company going forward and the YouTube channel, and some tough decisions I've had to make over the last week or so for my channel, and hopefully making it grow over the next year or so. The unfortunate choice was that I needed to find a new funding source other than my personal savings to fund the company. I've been monetized on YouTube now for a little over a month, and that has generate a little bit of income. The ad revenue from YouTube is very, very small given the number of views on my channel at this point. So I'm hoping to grow that over the next several months with new subscribers and new and more improved content based on the decision to sell one of my vehicles. So unfortunately, I made the very difficult emotional decision to get rid of one of them, but it was the best financial decision. And the vehicle that I ended up getting rid of is Chevrolet SS Sedan that I've had on the channel. I've owned this since August 2017. I actually had a 2015 Mystic Green version of the Chevy SS Sedan. I just love this vehicle, but unfortunately, I needed to sell something that would generate enough income to cover the operating costs of the company up to this point, and it just made the most sense at this point in time to sell that particular vehicle. I do have a Chevrolet SSR pickup, but the value of that vehicle is about half of what the Chevy SS Sedan was at this point in time. The Chevy SS Sedan has retained its value very well in the market, so I was able to get a really good price for the vehicle, and it allowed me to recoup the funds that I've spent on the company to this point. Plus, it also allows me to go out and search for a project vehicle and potentially perform some upgrades to a project vehicle. And what that's going to be, I'm not quite sure yet. I'm entertaining the idea of a Chevrolet Caprice police pursuit vehicle, since that's based on the same platform as the Chevy SS Sedan. Basically, it's a Zeta platform, rear-wheel drive, used by a lot of police departments. And that might be an entertaining thing to get on the channel and work on. I'd still love to have another SS Sedan going forward, but it just made the most sense to sell the Chevy SS Sedan to help me fund the company. Now, to run a company like this in California, especially, it's quite expensive. Even with no income, there's a large number of bills that come into play to operate a company. So that's the main reason I needed to make this decision. I didn't want to continue to draw from personal savings to fund this until I get more momentum and more revenue going on this year. Things are beginning to turn around that way, but I just couldn't necessarily feel justified in explaining to my wife that I keep drawing for savings to fund the company. Now, in a year, when I'm very successful due to all you watching my videos and watching the ads and using my affiliate links, that would be great. I don't have to do that, but right now the best decision was to sell the SS Sedan. Now, I just want to give you a quick overview of what it costs just to operate a LLC in California with no income necessarily. So let's switch over to that second monitor again, and we'll go to that spreadsheet. And you can see here that the LLC, just to exist, there's an annual tax in California of $800. That's even with no income. Now, if you generate over $250,000, there's actually additional taxes. I'd love to have that problem, but my income is in the sub 1,000 or actually sub 500 range at this point in time. I'm hoping to turn that around this year with additional content, and that's why selling the SS Sedan made the most sense to free up some capital to do some interesting things on the channel. And of course, we have things such as the LLC statement of information filing that's due every 2 years. That's only $20 to perform or get a tax return prepared for my LLC. That's $250 per year. My postal PO box rental, $92 a year. The video editing software I use, Adobe Premiere Pro. Subscription for all the apps that I use is $360 a year, and that's after negotiating or getting specials. Usually it's almost $600 a year, so I was able to get it reduced to $360 for last year and this year. And my drone flight insurance, I do have a drone, which I've been unable to use as much as I would like, given some of the venues I've been going to where they are restrictive on flying drones. But just to be able to legally fly with liability insurance, I have a $575 cost for that. The other part here, of course, I do have a Part 107 license to fly a drone commercially, which you need to have that to be able to fly a drone and use the video pictures captured from it in a commercial sense to further your business, which I am trying to do. And my renewal for that is coming up this year for $150. So you can see here, the total here is $2247 just to basically exist for the year of 2020 for my company. And that's not including any travel, any camera purchase equipment of any sort of camera drones. I'm planning to expand what I offer on the channel as far as the types of drones and back to my main screen here. I'm going to be purchasing a Skydio 2 drone in the next couple months. My batch for production is coming up in the second quarter of 2020. And with the sale of the SS Sedan, I'm going to be buying some more tools to do reviews of. Sometimes I can get them for free. Most of the times I'll probably have to purchase them at full price or potentially a promotional price if the manufacturer is willing to work with me. I'm planning on getting a Foxwell NT510 Elite or a NT530 testing tool, which is potentially very useful for many of the Chevy SSR owners, since there's a GM specific version of the software from that company, which allows them to interact with many of the subsystems within the vehicle, and you can then also perform tests and interact with those modules. So I'm checking that out. My Autel MaxiSys 906, MS906 does that, but the price point for that is around $1,100, where the the NT510 Elite is in the 170 to 180 range, depending where you buy it. So that's a much better price point for users of that particular tool to be able to buy something like that for a Chevy SSR. So I'm going to be checking that out in the next couple of weeks. I've been talking with the manufacturer of that device to hopefully obtain a device for testing. So that's the kind of stuff I want to be doing, and also expanding my use of the drone. I've made another purchase that has not come in yet, but I have decided to purchase an Insta360 1R camera, which is the brand new camera that was just announced at CES 2020. It allows you to take 360 view shots. I bought the harness for the Mavic Pro drone that I have, which allows me to do 360 views captured by the drone, making the drone invisible in the footage. So I'm trying to expand the type of footage I can take and improve the quality of the video that I can take with my drone. And I have a good supply of cameras at this point, but the Insta360 1R will definitely allow me to do many different things going forward. So I'm hoping to invest. So there's investments such as that, and that camera itself was a $729 investment, if I recall correctly. So the costs add up quite quickly. So that's the reason behind the sale of the 2017 Chevy SS Sedan. And I'm hoping potentially to get a Caprice Police Pursuit vehicle or some other vehicle like that to do good entertaining projects for you guys on the channel. And it could be even that I might entertain going in an alternative fuel direction or electric direction. I'm trying to find something that is not well presented on YouTube at this point that will be interesting to you. But I certainly would love to get the Caprice PPV on the channel. That's the emotional draw that I have to that platform. I just love the way that vehicle drives. So I hope that explains what's been going on here recently. 2020 should be a good year for the channel. I'm hoping to make the income revenue come in for the channel a good thing so I can sustain the company. That's my objective for this year, is to at least cover my costs. And by watching the YouTube videos, watching the ads, you're helping make that happen. If you wish to help support me in addition to that, there are ways such as the affiliate links down in the description sections of the video. You can check those out as well. If you use those, I will get a commission for those purchases, be it through Amazon or blackboxmycar.com. And if you wish to be a monthly supporter of Retro Car Guy 530, you can check out patreon.com/RetroCarGuy530, and you can become a monthly subscriber supporter of Retro Car Guy 530 at a $1, $2, or $5 level. Anything at this point, whatever it is, if you're willing to participate in supporting the channel, I would truly appreciate it. And I just hope I bring you quality content you think is worth having. So that's what's been going on and what will be going on here. So thanks for coming to the channel and checking it out. And if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you click that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, make sure you're notified when new videos are uploaded to the channel. And if you watch a video and you like it, make sure you hit the like button. If you're going to hit the dislike button for whatever reason, please let me know with a comment what you thought I could improve, because I'm here to improve and hopefully learn something new along with you. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.